Today I'm going to be telling you a story that actually happened, and I know because I live in England, no one's going to believe me, and I'm probably going to get comments like, you don't live in Australia, mate, that's impossible. But it happened. It happened, and I don't want to talk about it, because if I talk about it, I'm just going to keep imagining that it's happening right now, if that makes sense. Oh my god. This actually happened. Oh my god. I must have been like 8 or 9 years old. Oh my god. So I was like, this is the scariest thing that has ever happened to me in my whole entire life, and somebody's tried to strangle me to death, and that doesn't even come close to this story. Right, so little me was in this room, not this one. I've moved twice, so my first home, I was in my first room, just sitting, chilling on my bed, doing absolutely nothing, because while I was a little kid, I was just laying down in it. And for some reason, I look over at my curtains, and I see this shadow. Yeah, I see this shadow, and it kind of looks like a spider, but it's too big to be a spider that we get in England. So I was like, that's not a spider. No, that's just my imagination. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, mate. No. So obviously, I stupidly get up, and I go and look. I pull back the curtains, and lo and behold, oh my fucking god, a massive fucking tarantula. I'm not even joking, mate. I'm not. Oh my god. It was this big. Whose pet tarantula escaped? It's like, oh my god. Someone's pet tarantula escaped and found its way into my house, and then found its way into my bedroom. Like, what? Let me tell you, I screamed the place down. And I ran downstairs crying my eyes out. And then I obviously made my mum go and get rid of it, and she decides to pick it up with tissue and bring it into the living room and be like, is this it? And I'm just there by the window in the living room, like, it was the worst thing to ever happen to me. You don't understand. It was awful. It was hairy, had thick legs. It was a tarantula. Why do I keep looking at my curtains? I'll never forget that. It was awful. Absolutely. And first of all, my mum refused to touch it because it was too big. And yeah, it was too big, but like, I can't get rid of it. And also, my sister was also sat on the sofa in the living room, and she's also scared of spiders. So yeah, she was probably petrified that day, but she was much older than me, so she held it together more. I did not hold it together, mate. I refused to go back in my room for a while as well. I mean, come on. I was a little kid, and that spider just wanted to be in my room, and I said, no, you don't pay rent. Also, I don't know what happened to it. It's probably dead now. Was a good few years ago. So like, if you lost your pet tarantula, yeah, my mum put it in the garden. Yeah, it's dead now, I'm sorry. Next time, keep the lid on the cage. Why would you want a pet tarantula? Are you dumb? Like, no. No. Anyway, yeah, so I've been traumatised. No, literally, I actually am terrified now. And this story happened like years ago, and it still scares me. It didn't happen recently, but like it still scares me every time I think about it or talk about it. But it made for a very good video, so thank you, Spider. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Have a nice life, or don't. I can't tell you what to do. And stream God's menu. Have a nice life, or don't. I can't tell you what to do.